Why am I not happy as I always was? And if you also ask yourself this question, then probably this video is for yourself, because in the last month I asked many times these questions to myself. Many times I was sitting down and negative about some situations, about some health issues I have, and I was just thinking to myself, why am I just not happy as I always was before? Why am I not? I wish I would be happy as I was. And now I really take some time and reflected upon it, and I think I came to a conclusion. And the first thing of all, I think, is like the majority of the problem why people are not happy, why maybe I start to feel less happy than I usually were, is the more we procrastinate, the less problems we solve. And the more problems we solve, the happier we are, because every day you wake up and there are some problems in your life. There can be small problems, big problems, and every day you wake up and you have some problems to solve. If you work towards your goals, you have some problems to solve to get there. So every day you go you go through it, you solve problems, and you feel happy because you feel like achievement to, and you're going towards something, and you feel like just a dopamine hit when you just solve some problem, or you did something. But in this last month I procrastinated so much, and even you, if you're always procrastinating, then you're just feeling bad on yourself, because one, you're not solving any problems, you always push the problems on tomorrow. You say, yeah, I will start tomorrow eating healthy, yeah, I will start tomorrow, what, because a day later, if I start a day later, nothing really will happen. And that goes on and on and on, and the more you go on, the more difficult it will be to get back on control on your life. So I think that is one problem I have to solve right now. It's just solving more problems, like I was used to be, just solve more problems. And by doing that, you also take away more procrastination, because if you solve more problems, then you do more things, so automatically you have also to beat your procrastination. And I think we can correlate this to the number two. It's be present, if we don't solve problems, then we think every day on if every day we are procrastinating, we are always thinking about the past or the future, because we are not in the present. If you procrastinate every day, you're always thinking yeah, I will do it tomorrow. So you're so lazy, and you're always trying to distract yourself from the work, from the reality, because if you just sit down with yourself without distracting yourself, it will be so bad, so negative, because you have to face the reality. You're a lazy bitch, and you're doing nothing with your life. You're not really trying, you're not really giving it all just toward your goal. So you're always anxious about the future, because every day you are procrastinating. So every day you're thinking man, I'm so scared of the future, because I just can get nowhere, and I'm so scared. How can I get rich? How will be my health in 10 years? And you're always thinking on the future. And even when you have these bad moods, you're always procrastinating and stuff, and just not solving problems. It's probably easier to think back on the past, on bad things that happened to you. Just think back on the past and just regret things you did, and just be always thinking back, trying to figure out things, how you could make it out different. But that's not right, if you solve every day some problems, it will be so much easier to just be present. And thinking back, the best moments of my life was just some moments where I was just happy. A key moment of that is just I was so present in these days, in that moment, because if every day you solve some problems, you have your habits, you work towards your goals, then every day you have to conquer the day. Every day you have to conquer one day, you have to conquer the day. So when you think on one day, you also be present on that one day. And just learn to be more present. I think it's such a key to be just more happy in life. And number three, that really thinking back on this moments where I was so happy, it's just that I was just so grateful for what I had. Even if I was just a happy moment where I was like skiing or just watching a sunset, or even just like sitting here and thinking on my life and be just so happy, or just be happy on one situation of life, you understand me, or just be happy for your parents, for your brother, for the food you can eat. Just be grateful. And if I think back on just like these past weeks, I was not really like thankful for what I have. I was always every day was so pissed off about my health. I was always thinking like, yeah, I have to run a marathon in 1 month and a half. How will I do that? I have all these injuries and all and that. And every day I was just kind of pissed off and didn't really think to myself what were all the positive things I have to myself. Just like being thankful I have beautiful parents, a wonderful girlfriend, a wonderful brother, some friends, just living in a wonderful place. Every day I have something to eat, you know. Every day just be thankful for what you have and you will be so much happier. And one other thing is just like, you know, your self-talk, how you self-talk to yourself. If you have some positive self-talk with yourself, it's probably because you do daily actions to go towards your goal. Or yeah, you just work towards your goal. Because if every day you are procrastinating, it's I don't want to say impossible, but it's so difficult to just be positive with yourself because you in your back head you know you're not doing the work you should do, you're avoiding the hard work. But every day if you put in the work, you do the stuff, you know you will be confident about yourself. You will be thinking positive about yourself because you know every day I'm going to the gym 1 hour. Okay, let's go. I'm so strong. I will be so big and so, you know, you just start to like automatically self-talk to yourself. Every day you're doing a video on YouTube, automatically you will be positive about that one thing. If every day you're procrastinating about doing a YouTube video, how can you think positive about that goal? Obviously you will be negative and think like, yeah, I don't, how will I get to 100k followers and that. But if every day you put in the work, then automatically you will gain confidence and just be like, you know, yeah, every day I'm doing a YouTube video a day. I'm just so a motherfucker. So I think some other key is just like positive thinking. Just be positive on yourself. And how can we be more positive about ourselves? Just starting to like do the shit you know you should be doing and stop doing the shit you know you shouldn't be doing. And number five, that really hit me because I think I am on that spot for, yeah, like 2 months or so. It's just like making decisions. Be able to make clearly and fast decisions, because if you can make a decision, because right now for myself I'm just so confused about my goals, about my what things should I do to like make business, to make money. Because on one hand I'm in my head is just like, yeah, do trading, but I don't want to do it anymore. And that's on the other side, it's just like, yeah, make YouTube, make course, make a self brand and all, and that just so confusion in my head. And I think I will be so more happy. And thinking back on happier moments, it was just so I had, you know, some straight line, some straight goal, because I had make a decision to go that direction, and I'm just so confused right now. I don't really make a decision, a direction where I want to go. I have to like make a clear direction. Okay, I wanted to continue trading. Boom, just have that one direction. I know I'm going that way. So one, easily I can have like some daily habits I have to go towards that goal. If I'm not having like a clear direction, I don't know what I should be doing a day, and that's my currently situation. I have to think like, okay, tomorrow my daily routine, what should I do? I'm so confused because I don't have a clear direction, so I don't know on what should I work on. So I'm just unhappy because one, I'm not working towards something, I'm not solving some problems. Two, I'm not positive about myself because I'm not putting in the work I should be doing. And five, I'm not taking a decision to myself. I just feel so many of us are stuck in some spot where you have to make a decision right now. You know you should make a decision, and for myself it's just so hard because every day I'm so just procrastinating on making the decision. Every day I'm trying like to go around to escape that reality that I have to make a decision. But I think it's time to face it. I have to really clarify where I wanted to go, because if I continue like this, being confused like this, I can never like have a straight line and focused line on that. So yeah, I think that are some 5 key parts on just being happy on a daily life. And if you learn something that makes me really happy, just leave a like and subscribe. And guys, don't forget, life is short, so be crazy!